Hi everyone, my name is Amber. Thank you for joining me for today's stretch break. For today's stretches, we will be doing them seated in a chair, and we'll have a few that can be done kneeling or standing, whatever's comfortable for you, but I'll cue you at that time. To start, we're going to be seated. As always, if you are in a rolling chair, if you're able to, please lock those wheels so you don't go rolling away. Let's get started. First thing we're gonna do, hands are just gonna be resting in our lap. Shoulders are pulling away from our ears. And we're just going to tuck our chin down towards our chest. Just letting that head fall forward, letting gravity do the work. If you need a little extra stretch, you're going to lightly grab behind your head with your hand and pull down. Deep breaths for me here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Let that tension just fade away with each breath. One more deep breath here for me. Good. Go ahead and lift your head back up to neutral. Next, we are going to stretch the side. So we're just going to tilt our head to the right, almost like we're trying to pull our right ear towards our right shoulder, really stretching out that left side of your neck. And as always, breathe. Inhaling through that nose, exhaling through your mouth. You can feel free to close your eyes if you want to. Just really relax. One more big inhale for me. And exhale. Good. Go ahead and lift your head back up to neutral. Now let's do the other side. So left ear pulls the left shoulder. Really stretching out that right side of the neck now. Deep breaths for me. If you need a little bit more of a stretch, feel free to grab a hold of the top of your head with your hand and lightly pull down. One more deep breath for me here. Good. Go ahead and lift your head back up to center. We're going to straighten our right arm out towards the front, shoulder height. We're going to cross it over our body, grabbing that right elbow with our left hand and pulling our right arm as close to our chest as we can. Shoulders are staying square. We're not rotating our body with this one. We're just stretching out that shoulder. Deep breaths for me. Go ahead and let that right hand just relax. You don't need to hold it out perfectly straight. You can just hang and relax. Good. Go ahead and release that right arm. Switching sides, so left arm goes straight out at shoulder height, crosses over to the right side. Right hand grabs left elbow and pulls that left arm as close to our chest as we can. Letting that left hand just relax. Deep breaths for me. One more, inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Go ahead and relax both arms down. Next exercise, we're going to have our hands, fingers together, lifting them up to shoulder height. We're going to start by peeling those fingers away from each other, then our wrists, and then we're going to open our arms, keeping our hands flexed backwards. We're going to bring our arms back as far as we can. Shoulder blades are going to squeeze together. Once we've reached our end point, we are going to reverse that motion. So fingers are going to curl forward. And then we're going to bring our arms back together until our fingers meet. And then we're going to go back and open again. So fingers are going to pull away, wrists pull away from each other. Arms are going to open as far as we can. Open up that chest. And back. So fingers are curling towards our wrists. Arms are moving back together in the center again. Fingers meet, palms meet, and then we're going to peel them away from each other again. This is number 3. We're going to do 4 of these. And curling back, arms are going to return to center. Fingers meet, palms meet. Last one, we're going to separate, keeping fingers flexed, wrists flexed, open, shoulders squeeze, trying to open up that chest as far as you can, and return, and drop those arms. Good. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to sit on the edge of our chair. Feet are going to be about a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. We are going to have our hands between our legs, and we're going to slowly roll down, starting with our chin, tucking that chin towards our chest. We're just going to round down, reaching those hands for the floor. Once you've reached your end position, you're just going to breathe. Inhaling through your nose, exhaling through your mouth. Try to get lower with each exhale. One more inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. We're going to stay in this position, but we're going to add some rotation. So we're going to plant our left hand on the ground. If we can't get our left hand on the ground, we can rest our left elbow right on our left knee. From there, we're going to reach up and open with our right side, reaching for that ceiling. Rotating through that spine, trying to get our fingers as close to the ceiling as we can. We're just going to hold and breathe. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Trying to get a little bit more rotation with each exhale. Good. On this last exhale, I want you to slowly return that right arm to the ground. Shoulders are square. We're going to switch sides. So from here, we're going to open up the left Left arm reaches up for the ceiling, shoulders open up, rotating through that spine, letting your head follow the movement of your hand. Deep breaths here. Same thing, if you need to, you can brace your right arm or your right elbow on your right knee. You just get a little bit of a deeper stretch if you can get your right hand to the ground. One last inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Bringing that left arm down. Shoulders square. Let that head drop for 1 second. And we're going to slowly roll back up to sitting. Moving one vertebrae at a time. Your head is the last thing to come up. Good. Go ahead and stand on up. The next exercises are going to be performed kneeling or standing. If kneeling is uncomfortable for you, I would recommend doing these standing. What we're going to do is we're going to start on our right leg. We're going to hold the back of our chair and we're going to sink down into a half kneeling lunge here. From here, we're just going to lean those hips forward, opening up as far as we can. If kneeling doesn't feel good, you can perform the standing by just stepping backwards, keeping that right leg bent and just moving those hips forward. I'm going to do this kneeling. Really open up those hips. Deep breaths here. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Good. From here, we're going to straighten your right leg. Hips are stacked right over our knee. We're going to flex our right foot up so our toes are pulling back towards our body. And we're going to walk our hands down the chair and try to get closer to our feet. If you're doing this standing, you can feel free to just extend that right leg, keeping it straight, and then walking your hands down the chair here. I'm going to be doing this kneeling. We're trying to get as close to our foot as we can. Keeping that right leg straight, foot flexed. You should feel a good stretch down the back of your leg into your calf area. One more inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Go ahead and walk your hands back up, and we're going to switch sides. So now right knee is going to be down, left leg is going to be up in our half kneeling position, leaning those hips forward, pressing through so that right side really opens up. Deep breaths for me. One more inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Go ahead and straighten up. Straighten that left leg, flexing that left foot back towards our body. Walking your hands down the chair, trying to get as close to your foot as you can. Deep breaths here. Try to sink lower with each exhale. Last breath, inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Slowly walk your hands back up to the top of your chair. Bend that left leg and you can go ahead and stand back up. That is all I have for you guys today. Thank you for joining me for today's stretch break. I hope to see you all next week, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.